very mean things to Cantor. Or mean things about Cantor, right? Would you guys like the meta now as to what Flop was talking about? He wasn't going to say it to Coyote or to Uriel, but there's actually a reason why Flop has this negative connotation about Cantor. So, to give you a little bit of the meta, because I figure you guys will appreciate this. So the reason why Flop said Cantor would be no better. Again, Flop, not me. I love Cantor. Me, Chris, love Cantor. Flop, feelings, right? Not those feelings. Flop's married and gay. So Cantor said that she would be willing to testify for Coyote. Coyote gets down to the wire. She bails, right? And Flop said Cantor would be no better than Cantor would be no better than you know, the people that shot TJ. And Coyote said you can't say that, right? That's insensitive, which is correct. About a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, I've kind of lost track of time. Bob gets a call from Etta and says, I have an emergency. I have an emergency. I have an emergency. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. This was during the election. So Flop responded to the hospital and was pulled into a back room and said that, you know, things are going on, blah, blah, blah. Context doesn't matter. Flop looked at Etta and Cantor and said, you both need to jump ship before the election. Max is a dangerous man. He's going to rip you to fucking shreds. And Flop pretty much said, you would be dumb to put yourself in the hat again to fight against corruption. Now, with that said, Cantor made a sly remark to Flop along the lines of, do you not care about the future of this city? In which Flop responded and said, you do what you want, but they will tear you a new one. So Cantor fought with Flop over the idea of fighting for corruption. Fighting against corruption, I should say. And Flop walked away from that conversation noting that, okay, Cantor's willing to die on this hill. For Cantor to then turn around and tell Coyote, you know, I'll testify, I'll testify, I'll testify. When at the last second she turned around and said, no, not anymore. I'm good. I'm done. Essentially bombshelling the whole case. That's why Flop said that Cantor's no better. Because in Flop's eyes, Flop had to try and beg Cantor to not get herself in harm's way. For her to turn around and say, I'll die for the cause, essentially. Just for her to bail for the cause at the last second. So, Coyote morally is absolutely correct, but at the same time, Flop has a little bit of a negative feeling about Cantor because he feels bad for Coyote putting in blood, sweat, and tears over this case for her to bail, going against what she pretty much said she was going to fight for to Flop. So, a little bit of tea, a little bit of your meta for the day as to why Flop feels so strongly. But I think it'll be interesting. However Coyote wants to go with it. Flop still has a heart though, and has even stated openly that Coyote thinks he failed, but Flop does not think he failed. Flop thinks that Coyote learned. And the reason why Flop says that is because if anyone knows about Flop's 3.0 experience when he was a cadet in the PD and was shit on for being full-on blood, sweat, and tears investigation. After 60 fucking days of doing that investigation, Flop never had a conviction because statute of limitations came to an end and he couldn't make a conviction on anybody for the murder of somebody in the Vagos. And Flop took that as defeat, but then he turned around and spun it to himself to say, oh yeah, statute of limitations used to be 60 days. I worked on that case for 2 fucking months. But the fun thing was that Flop took that, instead of Flop taking that as a failure, he took it as a learning moment. So what's crazy, what's wild about that is Coyote thinks he failed, but to Flop, because of his experience as a character when he first got hired, was a cadet, and his first and foremost was to conduct this large investigation that no one wanted to touch for the betterment of getting justice for someone that died, was that he could make a conviction. And instead of Flop taking that as failure, he said, this is a learning moment. I know what I need to do better next time. That's why when Coyote walked out and said he failed, Flop said, you didn't fail, you learned. So a little bit of some parallels here that I think people may find some interest in, but I wanted to kind of like bring that together. Flop was sort of, you know, mentoring the idea that he doesn't want Coyote to be discouraged by this. He wants Coyote to learn from it like he learned from his own case. Yes, there is actually. I'll even post this for you guys if you want to see it. Hold on. Where is... I need to slide into the DMs of Peppo. They're here somewhere. Here it is. This is... I'll post this real quick. This was the whole case. I had a bunch of people in meta chats put this together with the full timeline of events of everything that happened in that day. But yeah, it was crazy. It was... People went fucking ballistic getting all this information. So if you guys ever want to read it and get interested in this, Flop has a very heavy history with investigation. So, such foreshadowing. Oh yeah, well, I mean, who was it? What's his face? Not Speedy, his brother. Turned around and said that he on the phone was like, I'm the Grim Reaper. Flop and Coyote make a great team. Absolutely. I think Flop and Coyote are very strongly put with each other.
All right, hello everyone. It's 20 after. I'll be honest, I don't have any new announcements besides the announcements that myself and Lucas have already read out to you guys for the past 2 days.
Hello,
Sorry.
Excuse me, LT?
Doing that shit. What's up?
Someone's in my seat.
Oh, is this your seat?
Someone's in my seat, LT.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I can never win. I can never win.
Who knows, Sky? Do the one that we talked about with Jay and stuff. That one's a good one.
Oh, yes.
Give Benji and KJ closure. That was very... Yeah, Flop was able to give closure to the gang members, but he wasn't able to give closure to the state.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
One was put out by Viv about it.
I see. I saw it. So basically, just having people like throw items isn't enough PC for a warrant. You have to witness them throw the item, and then like immediately, like you don't lose visual essentially, and you get the fresh fingerprints off that item, and then that would be enough PC for a warrant if you don't catch them in that instance. But like for example, items left behind, say in like cash exchange or anything like that, where we do not witness people like put items down or throw them or anything like that, that is not enough PC for a warrant. So any warrants using that as their PC will be denied. I have been denying them anyways. I think most of command has been.
Hey, Pop.
Oh. Make sure you're doing your reports as most of you know. I mentioned the other day.
We're about to have an ADMC war.
Shift 3 for sure. For right now, the other shifts will probably be doing it here soon if they haven't already. So make sure you've got your statements in, all evidence logged properly. Remember to DNA swab your violent felons, please. All of that fun stuff, because we are looking through it. Anybody else have any PD announcements? Any PD business they want to talk about? Cornwood? Do you?
Well, I was just adjusting, but
Oh, okay. Yeah.
nothing new.
Nobody?
Soze got convicted.
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna ask what the result
Of what?
was.
Did he just like appeal his previous court case or something? I actually
No, it was a
didn't read up.
mistrial, and then the
Oh,
mistrial
that's
was
right.
deemed him. They called him guilty of treason.
Oh.
I don't really
Huh?
understand it. So
Did they hand out sentencing as well, or just the verdict?
yeah, so he's in jail for one more day.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Anybody
gonna
else?
kill us all. We're all doomed.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Wait, why would he kill
Anybody
us?
else? Oh,
Entities of the state, I think, or whatever.
Not of the state.
Don't worry. Shifty will
it's
catch
for the
all of
state.
it.
well,
Probably.
We'll be fine.
Treason.
If Flop ran him over, he would have stopped.
We will be fine. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing. That's so fucked up. I'm so sorry.
It's not funny, guys. It's not funny.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, guys.
It's okay, baby. You come
guys
to
are-
your safe haven
Don't
when you
worry,
need
we'll
some
tank the
resting
aggro.
time. You always
tank all of
welcome
it.
to sit back here, okay, babe? When you want to breathe a little, you come to shift 3.
All right. Well, I don't have any more announcements, so if nobody else has anything, then we can do bits for those of you who have
I
bits.
have my bit.
Mine's quick. Mine's a repurpose, but it's fine.
Wait, I have a question.
No. Actually,
What's
maybe.
an
Yeah, what's
audit?
up?
What's an audit?
We're going through your reports, making sure you're doing them properly.
Oh, I've done them great. Okay, never mind. I'm not worried.
I'm sure you have, Bruno.
Thank
We'll
you.
see about that, Bruno.
They're good.
I'm sure they are, Bruno. What's my bit again? I forget. Fuck, Bruno, you ruined it.
Holy
Bruno, what the
fuck.
hell?
You said
Bruno,
these are
oh,
repurposed
that's what it was.
God damn it, Bruno!
Anybody poor? Does anybody need anything? Some money?
Yes.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah, I'll take
I
some.
got plenty of singles. If
have
anyone needs any,
350
you meet me
I
after the
hate you.
meeting,
Damn it, Flop.
What is
and
that?
I will cover you, okay?
I hate
The
that.
joke is cheesy.
It's all good. If you need any money, let me know. I got plenty of singles.
Go up there, Aphrodite.
Bruno.
Are you sure? I just got my bit.
What?
No.
God damn it, Flop.
Alright.
What can I say?
Well, I've got my bit ready. If you don't know me, I'm Aphrodite, and this is my bit. I put up 3 movies and 3 video games. You shout them out if you think you know what they are. We're not fancy, and we start with movies.
I'm calling it's gonna be good, fellas. Not good.
Oh my god.
Three Stooges.
Not.
There we go.
Not
That's
good,
got it right off
fellas.
the rip.
Beat me
That is
to
the
it.
3 Stooges.
Yeah.
the bald guy.
Will Sasso.
Will Sasso.
Alright, next movie.
A movie nobody watched.
Barbie!
Oh,
This is the Barbie movie.
Tanya Harding.
This is where
I got excited.
Holy
this is where
fuck.
she asks if anyone thinks about dying. Which is just a wonderful scene.
we have a picture of my wife up there.
I thought you were gay.
Oh man, that was good. I don't even know the guy.
Silence of the Lambs.
It is Silence of the Lambs. Way to go. This is where she's talking to Hannibal Lecter.
Wait.
Dang, I tried to throw you guys a curveball at the end there. Alright, let's move on to video games.
Can we all pitch in for you to get a better high resolution camera?
Oh, Bruce, throwing shade like that.
Maybe you should give her
Pitching
some of
for
your
what,
singles,
Dax?
Flop.
Oh.
High
Huh?
resolution
Sonic.
Sonic.
Sonic,
That is. Oh?
Sonic 2, the Sonicking.
No, it is the original Sonic.
I want
The very original.
to throw punch
Sonic.
Daft for that. Sonic 2, the Sonic King.
oh,
What'd you do?
oh.
Hey.
Oh,
the
I know
hell?
this. I know this.
What is
Fuck.
that?
Fuck.
Don't starve?
Don't starve. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
yep,
don't
yep.
stick
Together?
together.
No.
It is Don't Starve Together.
Wait, is it?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
It is Don't Starve Together. That
This
it is.
That's not Plants vs Zombies. What is that?
No, Don't Starve is a phenomenal game.
Oh.
Immediately in my head, We Were
Last
Here
closer
came to mind, but I knew that was wrong.
Space Jam.
It is Shrek 2. I'm surprised you remembered
Brandy.
I wonder who suggested that one.
Shrek 2. Shrek did have a video game, and
played
this
that
is
on-
the second one.
And
Something I
nowhere.
learned today. Shrek had a video game.
I played that on the Windows Vista when I was 6
What have I
years
been
old.
doing with my life?
Aphrodite, can I
oh
add
God.
a fourth movie?
Bro, you were only 6
Sure.
when Shrek came out?
Awesome.
Please do.
First to
I
shout
won't
this
even
out.
into flop.
Jesus, I'm old.
Can anyone guess what this movie is?
Space Jam.
Oh, cringe lord.
Oh wow.
Five Nights at Freddy.
No.
What?
Oh,
Oh
what's the
wow.
one where they
I know
play
the
that
name.
guy, the NPC guy?
Elden Ring.
Free guy.
No.
Free guy.
I'll give you a hint. There's a lot of
Uh,
racing in it.
Is this
Shift
Gran
two.
Turismo?
No.
Shift 1.
That's true. Never mind. You said racing, not shooting. My bad.
Yep.
Any other guesses?
Space Jam.
No.
Space
This,
Jam 2.
I'm not
No.
giving up another
Give us
picture of
another
Lola
hint.
Bunny.
Space
Need for
Jump,
Speed.
the original.
Cars 3.
yep, this is Cars 3. Good shit,
This
Cornwood.
is definitely Cars 3.
I hate you so much.
Right.
I may have cited a car for Indecent Cars 3 today. It gets wild in the hills.
My
I had the
man.
most obscure video game one you got. None of you will ever get.
If this is a photo of my face, I'm gonna kill this guy.
Cooking Mama.
Why were you kind of right?
Oh my God.
Is that a Blues Brothers video game?
It is.
Oh my God.
It was a Blues Brothers.
What's
I'm
it-
assuming
what-
it's the blue guy that's floating.
Wait, you don't know what the Blues Brothers are?
Blues
No.
Brothers is a fantastic
Oh my
movie.
God.
I know Blue's Clues. I don't know Blues Brothers.
Oh, you would enjoy the Blue. Oh man, it's such a good movie.
It's actually great. This is Blues Brothers 2000, which is a video game for the sequel that nobody watched to Blues Brothers. And it is the worst Nintendo 64 game ever.
I thought that was Space Jam.
Wait,
No,
why
the
is
Space
the
Jam
worst?
2?
Wait, why is her name Flo?
Because I couldn't
Progressive
finish
commercial?
it as a child, and it pissed me
I
off.
thought it was
It's
Super
a
Mario
terrible
64.
progressive commercial.
Anyone
I
ever
have
play
no
Superman
idea.
for the 64?
I think that's the prison that you're trying to break out of.
You guys ever watch the movie The Brothers Blue?
Um,
Oh,
any
good.
more biddies? Any more announcements?
I mean, one more thing. I wasn't involved, so I don't really know enough about it. But I know On Fire got kidnapped prior to the storm, like 15 minutes before the storm flopped. I know you were there. Who else
Yes.
was involved with that?
There was a statement. She was kidnapped. Actually, On Fire, is she here right now? If not,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
On Fire. If you want to speak on anything, there's a report about it. The long and short was that On Fire was kidnapped by Legion Square. She was sent into the prison via car, told to put all of her gear in the glove box, was then escorted out by, quote, the bear, and hid under a bush and tried waving down traffic on the highway until we were able to respond because she didn't have a radio to call out.
The Soze got her out safely.
They took my phone and my gear. You all
So
need
if
to
you
be
have
on
somebody,
guard. They are looking for officers, any officers alone, and they will take you to the prison. And all the prisoners are waiting inside. The bear specifically said they are hungry.
Oh golly.
I offered food, and he said that is not the hungry I meant.
so what we speaking need of in here riddles. in this report, On Fire State ID 3106, right?
That's correct.
So if you see someone with state ID 3106, just keep an eye out for it. And then SIM card is put your old phone number in there. Yeah, actually, I'll just put it in there because I have it. So just something to be on the lookout for. State ID 3106.
If you do not recall It is my call sign with a 6 at the end.
I'm glad you're safe, Oddfire.
Understood. Be aware of a dork wearing a reindeer mask. They are armed with 2 guns. And the rest of my gear.
Did you have 2 guns?
All right. Thank you, on fire.
I was held up with a gun.
I think
Oh.
He took mine.
Yeah. Also, if
Alright.
anybody is wearing a reindeer mask, they are a dork. Just for the record.
True.
What?
Sounds pretty accurate.
I said anybody wearing a reindeer mask is a dork.
A dork or adorable?
No, a dork.
Adorkable.
He's saying adorkable. Yeah, see, he's saying adorkable, I think.
A reindeer.
They're to be put down.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A
Oh.
raindle. I like that. I like that.
Deer deserve to die.
Excuse me?
Shoot all deer. Go hunting.
What
Shoot
the
'em.
hell?
The United States does have a overpopulation of deer.
It does,
Yep.
but you have to do it in the act of legally permitted hunting according to animal cruelty. And if you're not,
Yeah, I'm
I
just
will
saying they're
arrest your ass
vermin.
for animal fucking cruelty.
They're vermin.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Well,
scary.
if nobody has any other announcements, so we have Cornwood here to lead the pledge today. Wow.
All right. I pledge allegiance
To the flag
of the
of the
United
United
States
States of
of
America.
Of the United States of America. And to the republic for which it
How did you
stands.
fuck this up, Bruno?
One nation. One
Honor the
nation.
Texas flag.
I pledge allegiance to the Texas.
Also
under
Texas.
God,
One
one.
indivisible.
Remember
For
the
fuck's
Alamo.
sake, Bruno.
Thank you. Thank you,
Freedom
Tom
of
Petty.
Amber.
All right, amen. Let's go kick some ass, y'all.
Flop, I got a question for you. In regards with
Traffic jam.
What?
Yo.
in regards to animal cruelty,
All right, guys.
if people are shooting deer and shit up in the hunting area, but they're leaving like
Come
they're
on,
cutting a
Fritz, let's
fucking
go.
head off and just leaving body parts all over the roads, is that something that like is there anything to be done about that?
So
'Cause I was
what-
trying to find some kind of way. Because I noticed the other day
Oh.
I was up there, went to like a shots fired, and I looked around and saw there's deers laying in the road and people just cutting their fucking heads off and just
So look up.
leaving animal.
I'm gonna show you something old as shit. Look up report number, investigative report,
Wow.
297.
Wow.
297.
About that, huh?
It doesn't feel good. I'm gonna.
You'll see a wildlife conservation document. Do you happen to see that?
Yep.
So one of the very first things I ever tried to propose was littering regulations for carcasses being left on public trails. It's a problem. And I think that it's inhumane to do that on public trails. I believe if I remember correctly, the charge for littering, the act of throwing objects on the ground in a disobedient manner, leaving trash and other items on the ground, I'm going to say that you could probably articulate littering, but that's just a citation and it doesn't really help the case. So I want a little bit more of a heftier charge with the act of, acting in good faith to not leave trash up there. I have sanitation workers who I personally pay to go up and clean the trails for us because people leave them so heavily, but
Okay, yeah, I was just up there from driving from the lumber camp across past the nudist colony to the other side. There was like 3 or 4 deer that had been shot, the heads taken, and like body, just like the carcass, the meat and the legs just left there. So they're going through the process of breaking it down and then just saying fuck it and leaving everything.
Yeah, it's hard because it's not technically animal cruelty, but I do think that there is a good faith, something in... Actually, I'm kind of curious. In the hunting legislation, I never thought about this. Hold on. Hunting regulations.
I'm fire. I'm glad you're safe.
There is nothing about it, but I'm going to bring... So, oh God, I don't know if there's a city council meeting happening tomorrow, but I'm supposed to be there for fishing stuff. I want to propose something for the littering of carcasses because it's bad. It's not good. But I'll keep an eye out for it.
Alrighty. If I come across anything like like ridiculous with it, this and that, I'll just kind of take note.
Okay. Yeah. Take note. Let me know, and I'll try and add whatever I can to that report. So.
All right. Yeah, we'll do.
Good
Thank
stuff.
you, sir.
Yep. Not a problem. You take care.
It's what I do in my pastime and shift too. When I'm not actually getting shot at, I just drive through the woods and deal with deer carcasses.
No, good shit. I do the same thing. I have a couple reports of me documenting all the carcasses too, in case I went somewhere. I have a lot of reports. You don't have to really do a report, but if you want to clean it up, that's always appreciated. That's good stuff.
Yeah, we'll do. All right,
All
thank you,
good.
sir.
Yep, not a problem, brother. What's up, on fire?
What is it?
I thought you needed me.
Negatively asked something. He stated something to me on fire.
Oh, he just said he's glad that you're safe, on fire.
That's right.
I'm glad that you're safe too.
Understood.
Awesome. I'm gonna go have my 2 other meetings now.
And you?
I'm doing good. I'm great. I don't think
you could be the next target.
I could be. I mean, anything's possible. What if I was?
Keep your guard up.
I will. I'm going to keep my guard up. And
Good, keep eating.
I'm going to. Oh, God.
In between chews, you need to look.
I will.
At your surroundings.
Every bite, I'll make sure my eyes are looking a different direction.
Good work.
It's kind of hot.
That's what I'm saying, Fritz.
On fire.
Did you just say something unprofessional?
No, ma'am.
Oh, look at the time. I gotta go.
Are you aware that he is on duty and married to a husband?
I just wanted to talk to him for a second.
Alone?
It's not like that. I swear. In fact,
You are to remain professional, Fritz.
Yes, ma'am.
Remain professional at all costs.
That's right.
Thank you, on
He
fire.
is taken and on duty.
No, yeah, of course. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, man.
You're safe. You're okay. Whew, that was a close one.
That's what I got. Every time she's around, my blood pressure goes up.
I know. Trust me. Anything I feel. I ate a fucking sub and it's like a foot long and she wants me to eat that shit in 3 bites.
God damn. Can you do it?
Fuck yeah. Not easy, but I could do it.
Now, flop the gong, the motherfucking throat go. Putting all 12 inches.
I wouldn't go around telling people that, but Jesus fucking Christ, you're gonna get me killed out here.
Yeah, I just wanted to put an idea into your head.
Okay.
All right.
Just an idea, right? Nothing physical. Just an idea.
Just an idea.
All right.
Since you are a senior officer,
what's up?
Maybe you know who to talk to in order to get something like this done. All right, but a little backstory. Yesterday, when I guess Officer Shiesty had went in to go take pictures down by Mirror Park, right? And a lot of us know that Mirror Park is like a no-go zone, but he didn't know, which is not the issue. But
is it a no-go zone?
A lot of us got. What's up?
I said, is it a no-go zone? I had no idea.
It's I don't think it's an official no-go zone, but
kind of like an unspoken avoid it if you can.
Yeah, kind of like imagine BBMC turf before
the bullshit.
All the bullshit happened, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, man, Hydra up there. If they catch you, I've followed a chase into there once, and I swear to God, I almost got shot.
Oh boy.
But when I woke up after I was in the hospital for 2 days, I looked at the medical notes, and I think what took me out was just fucking one bullet to the dome. I don't even remember what hit me.
Wait,
I was talking to some dude. Yeah.
Fuck, I had no idea. You are you doing better?
Yeah, I'm doing good. The bullet it went through my fucking I don't know. The trajectory of the bullet was fucking weird, but that shit took me straight out.
Jesus.
I didn't even know it hit me. And all I remember is I was talking to some dude in a monkey mask, because Shiesty had just been shot, and he was running directly towards the scene. I'm like, this guy's definitely not a civilian, right? Because he's running towards basically gunshots. You know, he got on the radio, then all of a sudden I was shot.
They're not afraid of me. No.
But given that it was only one bullet, I was wondering, like, has the police department ever had like fucking ballistic helmets or anything like that?
You're really twisting what
Has the PD ever what? Sorry?
No.
Has the PD ever had like ballistic helmets?
No, that's not what I do. No, women
Ballistic helmets. No. The only helmets we usually wear are the ones on motor.
Gotcha. Because imagine this, right? We have ballistic vests. You know, I can take off my ballistic vest. You know, freaking put it back on or whatever. Throw it in my locker. Right. Imagine. I know that there's ballistic helmets in the locker room, but those aren't real. I've seen the fucking plates on those. Those shits are made out of like plastic.
Yeah, those are like level 1 plates. They're really not that great. They're stat proof at best. But I will say the only other time we've ever had a helmet was when we had a SWAT division. And I'm not saying that won't ever come back, but there is a chance that maybe a SWAT division may be given specialized gear for, you know, specialized circumstances, but I don't know about daily patrol.
Yeah, so I think what I envision, or what I would hope to happen maybe in the future, is that, like, because I know they got that like that TCT team going on, right? Like, imagine, you know, you're out somewhere and you're in like the South Side, or you're at like the courthouse or some shit. You get shot down in cold blood, right? They're holding out. They're fucking, you know, they've got your body. You know, police officers are trying to get to you, and then boom, a freaking armored truck rolls up, and like 5 guys get out with tactical gear on. They got tactical helmets. They got body armor. You know, maybe class 2s. You know, like, because I feel like one of the, like, out of all the shootouts that I've been in, one of the biggest issues is that, like, these motherfuckers are aiming for my head, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, I can't count. I think I've been shot at like 3 times, and almost every time I went down, there's just like one shot fucking to the face.
Yeah, it gets pretty insane. The best thing I can suggest is, you know, in a shootout, make sure you're staying low as possible. But I do think that there should be consideration for maybe having ballistic helmets. I can bring it up with command to see what they have to say. I'll tell you personally, they probably will not go through with it. But I would imagine for that SWAT division, it would probably be a very strong possibility.
Yep. It's definitely like a wish list at this point, because I feel like given the politics of San Andreas right now, like just given how people treat us, like, I can't tell you how many times like I've pulled over somebody on a traffic stop and they're like complaining about us getting paid like $3K or whatever, which I don't even know how they found out that we got paid $3K.
They make more than we do. What the fuck? Go after Group 6. Come back to me and tell me how bad my life is. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
And these motherfuckers are in like fully souped up supercars, and they're complaining about us making $3K an hour.
Unfucking believable.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm not sure if it'd have to be something that it'd be like a government thing, but I don't know. Hopefully, maybe one day, you know, give us at least a fighting chance. Because I've also thought about, like, hey, like, we used to get robbed a lot for our pistols and shit, right? Shit, me and you got robbed for our gear that one day.
Yeah.
But I would definitely much rather have, like, motherfuckers, like, even if somebody gets their hands on a ballistic helmet,
what's up,
I feel
Chad?
like realistically all it's gonna do for us, like, yeah, it might make it a little bit harder to shoot somebody down, but
it is paycheck
in reality,
day.
we're just even the playing field.
I just checked.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That is something I'll bring up, and we'll kind of go from there and see, I guess, maybe if I can get an answer for you. Also, your check-in is up, by the way. Not to change topics, right?
Oh, sweet.
Let me I'll call you back in a little bit. I'm gonna go get my day going and make sure that no other FTO spoke with you yet. And make sure that no one was planning on speaking with you before I do have a conversation with you.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome. Fritz, I will pass it up to command. I'll bring it up to a sergeant, and I'll get back to you with an answer.
Hey, yeah, thank you, Flop.
Yeah, I got you, brother. All good. If you need anything, give me a shout, okay?
Will do.
Oh, man. It is paycheck day, yeah. Love to see you again, mate. How's your day been? Pretty good. I actually, oh my God, I did so much today. I feel so accomplished. God damn, dude. So I caught up with streamer taxes, which I wasn't late or anything. It was just I'm trying to get ahead of the game. I try and keep a record of like all my tax stuff throughout the year. Otherwise, January comes around and I need to go back a year's worth of just everything and just start collecting. So I caught up on half a year's worth of like tax stuff, which I feel so fucking relieved about because that's gonna save me a lot in terms of like my time. And I also did some of the audit stuff. I still have to go back and do some more stuff, but overall not like super, you know. Still working on my business taxes. I'm telling you, it's so hard. It's so hard. Damn, dude, flow from progressive fell off. Damn. But yeah, chat, what do you got going on? What's good? How we doing today? Today's been an insanely big RP day. Don't stress it? Yeah, I'm trying not to. I try not to stress too much. I do every once in a while, but you know, I do the best that I can. Hello.
Hi.
We're the person that called 311.
No. I just came here to pick up some bags.
What's that?
I just came here to pick up some bags. I didn't.
Oh, okay. All good. I appreciate it.
No worries, man. Have a good one.
Take care. Yo, Ari, what's going on? Thank you so much for the 8 months. I appreciate ya. Can we get some hearts in chat, please, for Ari? Thank you. We are 6 subs away back to 1,400, which is fucking crazy. We gonna slow down, right?
I slowed down.
When you saw me.
No, I was slowing down already before I saw you.
55 miles an hour. Stop and go at Reds, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank
Copy
you.
that, officer. Thank you.
All right. Paul, thank you so much for the 13. I appreciate you. Can we get some hearts in chat, please? For Paulinka, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Now we 5 away, dog. We do have the sub goal at 1,500, but I know that's quite a ways away, and I am pushing for anything. But thank you guys for all of your support. It means the world. Thank you. Appreciate you. Y'all are amazing. Dead on the ground. Oh, no, it's a repair kit. You good?
Oh, yep. Sorry, I was just.
No, you're all good. I'm just making sure that you are good. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of the support. You have no idea how much. I really haven't given my spiel in a minute, but you have no idea how much the support means. And when I say support, I don't mean subbing. I mean just being here, hanging out, lurking, chatting, talking with me to cure my fucking I don't even know. I need a conversation happening at all times, or I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. So you guys continue to conversate and hang out means the world. And I can't thank you enough. Thank you for everything. What's up, Dio? Listen, my brain runs at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I need something to do. Anything for the throat goat. I want to fucking ban you. Dispatch 225, 10-8. Favorite scene or moment? Scene moment in 4.0 so far? That's a good fucking question. Ooh. I don't know if it's my favorite moment, but it's definitely the one that comes to mind first because it was recent. When the guy was selling drugs in front of Flop's house and shots happened, I think one of my favorite moments was Flop pulling out his gun and essentially telling this guy that he has 5 seconds to leave or he's gonna catch fucking lead, and just put his foot down. Probably one of my more favorite Flop moments because it was a very drastic change from the Flop you know and love. Smile.
Hello, Flop.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
I had surgery, so less than okay.
Well, I'm calling you because your tweets, and I'm assuming nobody reached out to you.
No, of course not, because they're probably fucking terrified.
Do you remember what type of vehicle it was?
No.
So you don't know?
I don't remember anything.
You don't remember if it was a Scout or like a CVPI or something? Because that would narrow it down for me to be able to try and look into it, but.
No, I'm gonna be honest. You're probably better off talking to somebody who wasn't run over and then put into surgery.
Oh boy. Okay. All right.
Bench 601 1041.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't find them. You know, because it's good that they've reached out so far and to make sure everything is okay and. You know.
Well, I can promise you it wasn't me, but the least I could do is try and get an answer for you to at least speak to the person. But if
I know it wasn't you. I mean, if it was you, you would have said it. And...
Dog, if it were me, I would have just fucking owned that shit. What the fuck? If it were me,
Yeah.
I actually stop.
79923 CMC.
Well, you know, you can relay this going forward. That block is going to be more active than it ever has been, and yes, you chase fast cars going through it, but it is, you know, cops' jobs not to be reckless, I guess. So.
God, McQuillan, I feel like there's gonna be a bias when I say this, but how certain are you that like it was negligently done and they didn't stop? Like, is there a possibility that it was
Do you know
accident
Nana?
and they didn't realize?
Do you know Nana?
Of course I do.
Call Nana because she was there. So, because I don't remember.
All right, yeah, I'll give Nana a call and go from there. Also, could you do me maybe a little bit of a random favor? Because I think it'd be funny to come from you.
What?
Next time y'all have a meeting and Ziggy's there, can you let him know to send me the money so that he can have his fucking share in the house to pay his fucking taxes, please?
So what?
Tell that man to call me and or pay his taxes because he's a little fuck who likes to evade on spending his money even though he makes more than I do. Listen, Sean, all I'm going to say is, while I think it's funny if it came from you, you see that bitch more than I see my bitch, okay?
All right.
That man don't see me anymore. That man avoids me so he could sleep with you.
What? Where do you mean sleep with me?
That motherfucker is constantly avoiding me at every waking moment. And I think it's because he knows he owes me $5,000 for taxes, which is a very small number to what the actual taxes. But, you know.
Where does the sleeping with me come into that?
What I'm saying is he's avoiding me for other people, and you're other people.
That's wow. I'm other people to you. That's
okay. No, you're not other people to me. You're other people to him. Don't twist that. Don't gaslight me.
That's okay.
I called you my OG, and you said don't call me that.
He wasn't too friendly, was he? I'm not doing your housekeeping, Flop. If he's not paying taxes for your house, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not saying you're doing my housekeeping, but would it not be funny if in the middle of your meeting when you're talking about pushing heroin or whatever the kids do nowadays, you just turn around?
I'd be making so much more money if I was pushing heroin.
True. But would it not be funny if in the middle of that you ended it off with, all right, last thing real quick, Ziggy, pay your fucking taxes on your house. Send Flop the money. Because it'd be a curveball.
No, because I was just telling him to send me the money.
No, Sean, you fuck.
What? We need money right now. I don't know what to tell you.
Please, where do you think the money for the club fees have been coming from? You think Ziggy worked hard for that money? No, he came to me, got into his fucking knees and said, honey, please send me fucking money. I can't afford shit.
Okay, then if you,
You think that motherfucker spent a minute doing group 6?
I don't know what to tell you, Fluff.
You can tell me that I'm right, and you don't have to admit it. As long as you know that I'm right in this specific thing, I'll take it to my grave.
I'm trying to find local things to be here, Fluff. I don't know. What do you want me to say that you're right about?
Oh, I'm just saying the fact that all I'm saying is club fees didn't come from Ziggy's wallet. Okay, it came from Ziggy's wallet after it transferred from my bank.
So what you're saying is you're already playing club dues, is what you're saying.
Whether I've been paying club dues or not, he's never said it to me. But so help me God, Sean, that man don't work a day in his life. I've been paying club fees whether I know it or not. I don't know, but I know he hasn't been working, and I know damn well his money ain't going to nothing. So.
I found a local.
You're stunning. You know what, Sean? Whatever you're doing.
Yes, Flop. I had surgery. You fucking yelling at me.
No,
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm sorry. I'm projecting off of you because of my husband, and I shouldn't be, and I'm sorry.
What marital problems, Flop? That's.
No, not marital problems. We're happy, healthy, never had a problem in our life.
Okay. Well, I will tell him to. Whatever you told me to tell him.
You don't even remember. It's okay though. Listen, Sean.
Yeah. Run over and surgery and all that, you know. So.
Yeah. I want you to do me a favor and just recover. Take your time. Take a breath. Okay to sit back. Just recover.
Thank you, sir.
And
Sorry, I'm talking to a local. Oh my God, he just vanished. Sorry, you're saying stuff?
That typically happens. Sean, I hope you recover well, okay? Don't get yourself in too much trouble.
I'm sure you'll have a uneventful shift. You can call Nana if you want more information.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Nana now.
Okay.
If I have her number, I don't know.
Okay.
I'll have her put her number in Lemon List.
Okay.
I'll call her.
Goodbye, Flop.
All right, bye-bye. Fucking Sean.
Hello?
Hi, Nana.
Hi, Flop.
How you doing?
Okay, just trying to find the locals. For Jamestown's empty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just doing interviews. But we've only seen 2 people. It's a bear. There's no life here anymore. It makes me sad.
What do you mean?
It used to be so hustle bustle down here in the barrio. And now there's nothing.
No, there's nothing in the barrio anymore.
There's no bright yellow. It's just dull.
You know, I got to become really good friends with a lot of the Vagos many years ago, and sometimes I look at the barrio and it feels like a shell of what it once was. It is a ghost town in there.
Yeah, my tia was a Vago.
Your who?
My tia. It means aunt.
Who was your aunt?
Vero.
Veronica? I remember Vera. I don't remember her full name.
I don't know her full name either. I always called her my queen tia.
Okay. Yeah, I used to know Vero. Long time ago. We you know what's funny? Do you remember, Nana, a time when the Vagos had a lot of people being blooded out? And
yes, very much so.
Yeah, I was the officer that investigated that whole case. I was able to give closure to the people that needed it, but I never actually found out who killed Chino. I know who was involved, but I never actually
I don't know
had
about that one.
Do you remember Chino Gonzalez?
No, I had think that he passed away before I moved to Los Santos.
Okay. Well, I remember Vero very well, and I know that she wasn't involved, but she was affiliated with the Vagos when I knew Vero. That's a name I haven't heard from in a long time.
She was the Heffa at one point, so she was very much involved.
Oh yeah, no, she had a lot of direct involvement. Really quick, not to get too off topic. I know that Sean just got out of surgery. Do you remember what vehicle it was? Sean told me to call you.
It was, I believe, a CVPI. It wasn't the van, and it didn't look like the big bulkier cop cars. It looked like a CVPI, and it was the ossifer had like dark black hair, like Decker's hairstyle, the way he likes to style his hair. This ossifer's hair was styled very similarly.
Was it spiky?
No, it was flat. It was flat and like combed back, and
fuck, that could be anybody.
And I think he may have had glasses, but I can't quite remember because it was nighttime, so I didn't get a super good look of him.
I'll do the best I can to look around. It may go null and void. All I'm gonna ask is that I'm gonna make a promise to Sean, and I'm gonna tell you the promise that I will make sure I relay to everybody in the PD. That if somebody is struck, we're required to stop. If I happen to find anybody matching the description, I'll talk to them, but this sounds like this might be actually out of my shift. I'll take a look at everybody in my shift, but I'll do everything I can. I know Sean's probably a little disgruntled based on his twats, but if you could just let him know.
I think all of us are pretty pissed off over the fact the cop just came flying through and just whooped them.
Was it through the yard or was it on the road?
It was through an alleyway. Just down from the yard, not at the yard.
Okay.
Yeah, it was in like a little alleyway, and a cop chase came through, and then I think there was one cop car in front, like it was the car, and then one cop car, and then it was the second cop car that sent them flying.
Do you remember what car they were chasing?
I heard someone scream from it saying sorry. It drove through so quick that
Do you remember color?
I didn't.
It's okay. No, that's fine. I might actually know what call it was from. I'd have to call an officer that was there.
Yeah, I ain't got no idea. I just heard a voice scream out, "I'm sorry." I didn't even get a look at them. It was when I turned that I saw the cop cars coming, and then the car struck them.
Okay. Nana, from your perspective, do you think that it was an accident? Or like do you think that it could,
I don't think the cop hit him on purpose, but I think that they should.
What I'm saying?
Oh, he's getting out.
What I'm saying, Nana?
Hold on, I gotta defend Sean. I gotta. Hold on, locals. Okay, you go.
I'm waiting for the call. I'm waiting for the call.
Sir, I'll record this for evidence. Sorry,
I'm waiting for the
Sean's
call.
getting an interview.
Oh,
what was your question again?
Lima 23 service.
When am I getting my interview?
If you come down to Upper Jamestown, we can give you an interview.
Nah, I'm good. I'm okay.
All right.
So I'm not saying that the cop hit him on purpose, but do you think that there's a chance that like maybe he didn't realize that Sean was hit? Like, is there a possibility that maybe they just had no idea that Sean got hit?
I mean, he instantly stopped and was like, "Oh my god!" So he definitely knew that he hit somebody. I don't know why he didn't. Maybe his headlights were out and he couldn't, see people in the alleyway. But people like to stand in alleyways sometimes. So people just need to be a little bit more wary of their surroundings. That's coming from somebody who's not always the most wary of her surroundings.
I understand. I'm also in that boat. Let me I'll tell you what, let me make a phone call. Just off the record, of course, Nana.
Yeah, what it is.
Don't go around hurting anyone yet. Let me do my side and see if I can get an answer for at least telling you that it's been handled.
Okay.
Let me see what I can do.
I trust you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Nana. Give me some time, okay?
Alrighty.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you after. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I love Nana. She's great. Isn't her last name Nana Banana? What the fuck's her name? I forget. I want to say it's Nana Banana. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Hello, Flop Dugong. How are
Hello,
you?
Lucas Lavender. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
So good.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
The robbery that you were at prior to
What robbery?
the one prior to Storm.
I'm unsure.
It was the one that you said to me. You were like, why are there 3 people in a car? Why is it all CVPIs? Whatever call that was.
Oh, yes, the cash exchange.
Yeah.
Yes. What about it?
CVPIs were involved, yeah?
Yes.
I don't have a full description, but I saw Sean during the meeting twat out who was the cop that ran me over, didn't stop to check on me. And then he said, don't worry, I'll figure it out myself. And I'm like, oh, fuck me. We don't need another war. So I called Sean McQuillan, and I'm like, hey, what do you remember? He goes, not shit. I just got out of surgery. And I'm pissed. I said, okay. I said, did anyone else witness it? And he goes, Nana witnessed it. I said, so I called Nana. Nana said it looked like it was a little car. I said, did it look like a CVPI?
26 MRPD.
She goes, yeah.
The culprits will be Dominic Rhodes, Oren Daft, Andrew Fritz, Ray Lee.
Do you know who was driving the vehicle? Because apparently they ran him over, slowed down, and screamed, oh my God, I'm sorry, and then kept driving.
No, I do not. When I tell you I had gotten on duty and they were already in this pursuit, and then I didn't even hear that happen over frequency. Like, no, I heard that portion happen over frequency, but Ray Lee spoke on radio as if it had been resolved. Like, they went back and spoke to them, and like everything was okay, is what he said, basically.
Who said that on radio?
Ray Lee was saying that he went back and like spoke to them and said that they were mad, but like he was like talking to them as if it was like going to be resolved.
Let me call Daft and see what he remembers, because Daft was in that car, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was Daft, Hands, and Fritz. Listen, these bitches are on my last fucking they're getting on my last fucking nerves. You understand me, Flop? Like,
I understand.
I'm gonna start handing out fucking daps like it's fucking nothing and putting pure terror into these bitches.
Not to cause drama, but when I heard what happened with Aphrodite, I'm assuming you're up to date on that. Maple kind of informed me about all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people need to just understand that, like, foots are going down. Like,
yeah,
a dap is. I have never feared a dap because I realized I fucked up, and I could look at somebody straight in the face and say, "Hey, listen, I fucked up, and I own that, and I promise you it'll never happen again. I accept my punishment." And you know what happens? I get my punishment, and I move the fuck on. But the problem is, it sounds like people recently are too scared to receive daps, but not realize that daps are not the detriment or the end of the world. In fact, my God, Lucas, respectfully, I hope cadets realize how much better the dap system has gotten since we came back.
I was about to say,
like, the leniency on a dap is astra.
We're so lenient with these bitches. Like, that's why I said, like, I don't give a fuck if they got shit to say to me. Like, shut the fuck up, ho, because I'll snap my fucking fingers and you'll be out of a fucking job.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, listen, this isn't the time to you know, right now's the time.
I will say the same shit too. Alice will say the same shit too. I don't got no time for these bitches to be talking fucking crazy to my damn face. Giving me lip. They got like attitudes like they're hot shit. No, bitch. Because y'all don't even be doing shit unless it's the girls out here holding it down for you. Okay? Like, they really got to remember where the fuck they came from.
Oh,
and don't get ratchet.
Well, I think people realizing that there's a time and place. Your PPO/cadet phase ain't the time and place.
Yeah.
That's your time to take advice, learn from it, and move on. If you think you're wrong, then you're probably wrong. If you think you're right and you're wrong, take the advice that you're probably wrong. That's all.
Yeah. Well, have you spoken to Mr. Jumpscare McQuillan?
Sean?
Yeah.
Yes. I told him, I said, take a breath. I told Nana, I said, can you relay to Sean off the record? Don't go killing people or going fucking ballistic. Let me try and get to the bottom of this. Because I realized when I asked when it was, they said it was an alleyway near where I guess they hang out or whatever. the ADMC or whatever, which is behind Little Bighorn Ave.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining it's one of the alleyways. I'm assuming it's the alleyway next to CMC. The one that's in that little apartment complex.
Yeah, I'm assuming that too.
So I don't know if you guys went through that alleyway, but I'll call Daft.
I didn't. Again, I had got on duty while they're in the middle of this pursuit. I was parallel until they